Hello and welcome back to Dark Cloud. I am Chance, also known as Maras. In the last episode, we started the game, we got Macho, we got explained to the details of the game, the mechanics, and yeah, let's just continue on. Divine Beast Cave. B2. Oh, and also every floor doesn't always have 8. Sometimes they'll have 1, 2, 5, 8. Depends on the floor. It's a cat! Would have been perfect if the floor ended and the floor kept going here, but it's random, so... Whoa, why is it moving so fast? I think maybe next episode, depending on how things go in this episode, I will do a grind episode where I'll just keep doing floor 1, 2, and 3, depending if we get to floor 3 in this episode. Just keep doing those floors over and over again until I get a better weapon. As I said, the dagger is not the greatest. It could, as far as I remember, get you so far as like floor 6. Even then, it's like pushing it. Like right now, oh man, I'm doing easy. I'm like slaughtering the enemies. But once you get to the higher floors, it doesn't make the cut. So you do definitely have to upgrade. Controls of this game. I'm not used to them yet. And by that I mean the camera. So, this game, I think I kind of explained it. I played it at my brother's house. I didn't really beat it. My friend also had it across the creek from me. He had it. I played it there too a bit because he didn't have the second game. My brother had the second game, and I borrowed the second game. And I loved the second game. If I had to say which one's better, obviously, the second game's more refined. The story is much more polished because it's the second series. It's not video games. Old video games are like a gamble whether or not they're great or not, but I gotta say the second one is better, legitimately, even though I really like this game, because I played it. I gotta say I played this more, but I never beaten it, and the second game I played less, but I did beat. Probably because I beat it is the reason why. But it's like I don't know. It's just an old nostalgia trip for me. Like, I don't even care if people watched it. I heard some people say it's not like a really interesting game to watch. But you know what? I just want to play it. Honestly, I was like having an itch to play it because I was talking to my friend about it. Like, oh, you should play this game. And it's like, I could even show you how to get it for your computer or whatever. And then I was like, man, I haven't played it in a while. What? Screw them. I'm gonna play this game. And kind of aligned with my beating of Andromeda and being like, I want to play a game, and also I haven't beaten it on the channel, and also it was the game I kind of started with. It's like, oh shit, it's Chance's original game that he's tried to play but then gave up on because he's a loser. So I want to give it a go, see if I could beat it. I probably will, because I'm more motivated now, even though I took my half a year break, but I'm still a little more motivated now than I was then. I want to attack you. chunk. Endurance 1. Oh, and that the Endurance 1 item is a weapon upgrade. I think I mentioned it last session that there's weapon upgrade items you don't want to use, and that's one of them. You don't want to use it on. You don't want to use your Endurance 1 on your dagger. You want to use, actually, especially Endurance. Endurance is the number that bases on your weapon. So every time you gain an Endurance, it gives it 1 extra HP, I believe. So you want to give all your Endurance items to something else. Your dagger is fine, because, you know, if it breaks, it can be repaired. If your super cool Gladius that you've had for an entire story arc doesn't have Endurance and breaks, you'll regret your life's choice. Always come to a spring to restore your stamina if it's nearby the exit. Very important. So far, no new items, but we wasted a poison. I think we're fine without a poison. We should be fine. I'm gonna regret this later. Oh! Tutorial again? We've only been on 2 floors. I'm back. Exciting, eh? Don't give me that look. This is all for your benefit. Now here is an intermediate course. I won't repeat myself, so listen carefully. First, lock on. You already knew that by pressing the circle button locks onto monsters. Red target frame will appear around the enemy for as long as they're locked on. However, you may have known that the R1 and the R1 and the L1 buttons functions changed during lock-on. Pressing the L1 button during lock-on switches the lock-on to another enemy. Pressing the L1 button repeatedly cycles through all the enemies on your field of view. Next, pressing the R1 button activates your guard, allowing you to defend against enemy attacks. Don't forget the guard function. It can save you in the heat of battle. Also, did you know about attribute changes that change function for your weapons? This changes the weapon's elemental attributes. There are 5 attributes: fire, ice, thunder, wind, and holy. Many monsters are vulnerable to a specific attribute. To change a weapon's attribute, use the attribute or customize command in the weapon's menu to change it there. Of course, you cannot activate an attribute unless the weapon has points for that attribute. What do you think? Easy, huh? Don't want to fry your noodles? I don't want to fry your noodles, so that's enough info this time. Good luck to you, boy. See you soon. He basically explained the whole dagger. You don't want to waste your weapon upgrades on a dagger right there. Well, all the regrets in the world. I'm probably gonna have to exit out of this dungeon sooner rather than later. Just because of that poison. I'll grab these 2 Alta and then I'll head back out. Check out the scenery. My dog's barking, I don't know why. Kinda wish he would shut up. What can he do? I can't fight the statue. He's immune to stuns, and he also has what am I trying to say? He also damages my weapon more than a common enemy would. So right now, something I hate doing in this game, I'm just gonna run through, grab as much items as I can, and then I'm gonna book it for the exit. Because I'm poisoned. I can't really win a fight. I have a few, not much. Oh, Stone Breaker. That's exactly what I need for the statue. Fish bait. Doesn't matter. I have healing items, so I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine. I'm good to just run around like an idiot, because I am an idiot. You know, that's perfect karma. It's like, I'm like, I don't need to grab free poison recovery from the mayor. I'll be okay. Immediately gets poisoned straight out of the gate. Wait. No, still poisoned. I thought that might have negated my poison. But no. I'm still poisoned. And if you're wondering, is there a way to get move around faster? There is. I just haven't unlocked it yet. But there is a way to get around faster than the current speed we're going at. I will acquire those as soon as they become available to me, because walking slow is not fun. Wait, the poison! The poison's gone. Yes, it is. Aha! I have become stronger because of negates, although I still can't fight things because my weapon duration is low. Damn you! Game mechanics. Look at all these enemies I have to avoid because I don't have enough weapon repair. See, this is the other aspect. The other aspect of the game. You sometimes just can't fight things because you don't have enough supplies. This is the whole dungeon crawl part of the game where it's like, oh, you have only a certain amount of supplies. Are you sure you want to go to the next level, or do you want to leave so you can get the supplies you need to succeed in the game? Especially once you get to this floor where they start throwing out statues at you, which are meant to kind of slow you down. I think the point that they're trying to do is make you grind levels over and over again so that you can gear up, level up your weapons, make sure that they're good enough to beat the final bosses and whatever. Not bosses, but like the enemies. So it's definitely like, oh, you do gotta grind. And that's where the shtick comes in, where they kind of slow you down. They're like, all right, you gotta grind. You're not strong enough. You could progress to the next floor. You could. But you might not succeed. And that's why I said next episode, we might just, like, I might just, like, say this is a grind episode where I just constantly go through dungeon and dungeon and delve and delve and delve until something happens. For now, we'll get to, we'll put everything out. We'll start repairing things. Paige's house, Claude's house. I remember who. Paige's father. I think her house was like here. And such. And Claude put here. I might rearrange them. What we'll do, I think Paige's father likes fishing, so put that there. Move that here. Yeah. It looks weird, but it'll start making sense later. So what we'll do is, if I don't get the 100% thing, which is completely possible, I will if I don't do everything at the end of this playthrough, I will, sorry, I'm just trying to say things while doing things at the same time. Doesn't really work, my brain. If I get everything done and I beat this zone and I don't get 100% on my own, I will look up a guide to see how I should arrange everything. I kind of remember by memory what it should air quote be like, but I still will like try my best. And then once the zone's done, and if I don't have 100%, I'll be like, okay, now I'll use a guide. Thank you, Miraz. Say, what happened on the day of the festival anyways? I remember a light flashed from the sky, and the house disappeared, and after that I don't remember a thing. Camacho. Hello. Did you see my little brother, Macho? How should I rebuild Norune? I'd like a house be someplace where I don't have to go far for a good workout. What will happen when it's done? I'll give you something, but I'll keep it a secret for now. The hint is rock-breaking strength. Tell me how to rebuild your house. A fence and a lamp would be nice. We had stuff any decent person would have, you know. So Camacho's house is usually the first house you have done. And I believe mechanically they wanted you to do that, so that you could unlock the Rock Breaker item. The Rock Breaker item allows you to damage stone enemies, which, as I mentioned, become more prominent to kind of like deter your path. You kind of have to get that if you want to do good in the dungeon. So it's kind of like a cool, like, they managed to make everything wove together, and also so you could finish your first house right away. Thanks to you, our house is back to normal again. Here, this is for you. Keep it. Stonebreaker acquired. Hey, that's mine. Hey, bro. What do you think you're doing? Like I always tell you, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. That's how things between big brothers and little brothers should be. Can't take this anymore, bro. We're gonna settle this with a battle. Oh, really? Ready when you are. And then they fucked. Oh, Adventure Day 2. Already been 2 days. I don't even have it speedy on. So, we finished this house. I don't know if there's any more items. You always want to be checking every house, even if you've completed the house, because sometimes new items pop up. And they always hide them in places you can't legitimately see. Hello. Listen to me. Looking at Claude's flab just irritates me. He doesn't understand how a guy ought to be. How should I build renewed? Yeah, that's good. The cave's tough lately. Miraz, fighting with weapons is not the way to go. Only hand-to-hand is true battle. It's finished. What? You aren't satisfied with what my brother gave you as a reward? It's finished. So that item I gave you, think you'll get any use out of it? Weary as you are should come in handy. How should I rebuild a Norune? That cave is full of monsters now. I know Dran doesn't like it, but it's really exciting for me. I always liked a good challenge. Hello. One of those coolest items you can get is a bomb. You could blow up all the monsters gathered near you just like that. Boom. Nice, huh? He's in fact correct. Bomb is an amazing weapon. Okay, I'll just check out the other houses and then I'll probably end the episode because my voice is kind of irritating me. My amazing voice acting skills. Speed +3. Nothing really unlocked in here. Zoom. Zoom. Hello, Dyke. Ross, you're safe too. That's good. What kind of bastard did this to us? His name is supposed to be Pike, but it says Dyke. Hello. Paige has gone off somewhere again. I wish she could come home earlier once in a while. Ross, can you tell her that for me? She would probably listen to you better than me. How should I build a Norune? You know I like fishing, don't you? What will happen when it's done? Paige can do something about that. Just ask her. Tell me how to rebuild your house. I like a wheel for the buggy to be outside. It's part I used repairing old Gaffer's buggy. That old man just must think I own a repair shop or something. Yeah, so basically you could put Paige's house wherever you want so long as it's near the fishing pond. Pretty much the only needed item. Any free items in here? Stonebreaker. Yeah, they really want to give you Stonebreaker as much as you can get it, because Stonebreaker, as I said, enemies with the stone aspect damage your weapons greatly. Like, it's insane how fast you lose your weapon duration, especially the more you play, the more you get down, there's more stone-based enemies in Divine Beast Cave at least. Okay. Should be good. There's a cool feature too, where if you press this, you can go straight to the dungeon. But teleporting there is more fast, I find. Also, you know, the request board, it says 12%. It's because we moved the brothers closer to... Actually, let's see. The corner. Put him there. Ah, the crest doesn't change anything. Well, let's leave him there for now. He said it himself, he doesn't like being near Claude. So we'll move him over there for now. Maybe one more over. I'll do that next time. Well, not next time, but the next time we get Alta. Save. And we have her back up there. I'll keep that just in case this recorded session for some reason failed on me. But we should be good. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'll stick around for the next episode recording session thingy, and I shall see you then. Bye-bye!